you know this, but I got booked at a nudist colony. Did you know that?
No, you did?
I got booked at a nudist colony just recently out in Palm Springs. And the money was going to be good. I was supposed to headline, and I was backstage. The only thing you could wear is socks. I got the middle act was on, and I got completely naked. All I had was my little socks on. And the guy that booked me came back and said, dude, you can't go on. And I go, why not? I mean, is my act too dirty? He goes, no, it's a $10 cover and a 2-inch minimum.
Pocket party.
Here he is, live from his vehicle, in his car, John DiResta, an undisclosed location. Hi, John. How are you, buddy?
I'm in a car.
I like that. Is that a real car or is that a green screen effect?
No, it's a 99 Ford Taurus in Ventura, California.
Nice. That's cool. Now tell everybody why you're in a car in Ventura, California.
I tried to make it as a stand-up comedian for 29 years, and now I live in my car, and I declared bankruptcy 9 times in the last 11 years. No, I'm only kidding. I'm on a gig.
Yeah.
I'm at the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club, and my wife's in the hotel room watching Jaws 1 for the 9,000th time, eating her cigarettes and smoking her weed. So I'm outside in the studio.
Don't you tell the audience that you're upper middle class white trash?
I am I'm white trash, but not the kind of white trash that you would see on the show Cops, getting arrested fully naked with their genitals blurred out.
Yeah.
I'm upper middle white trash, you know? You know, you own a house, but it only has 1 bathroom. And that bathroom is so small, you got to pull your pants down out in the hallway and then back onto the toilet.
I love it, man. Shout out to Martin_Cruz. What's up, baby? We still celebrating Christmas. That's right. John, let me ask you a question. It must feel great because I called you, I want to say maybe a week ago, and you were in the hospital for a couple of days.
I was in the hospital for about 5 days. I was getting very fatigued, very tired. I couldn't even, if I did 1 minute work in my workshop, I had to take a 20-minute break. I work 1 minute, and I'm doing that, raising my, screwing stuff together. I'm a woodworker. And then I had to take a 20-minute break. And I just wasn't feeling well, and I went into the hospital, and they put me on an IV drip, gave me a bunch of tests, and the diagnosis was that I am a woman that's living inside the body of a man. So they said that's why my penis is small. It's actually it's an Audi vagina.
Imagine if they really said that. You're like, really? I'm 55 years old. I find this out now?
Yeah. No, here was the diagnosis was I was dehydrated. My kidneys needed a tune-up, and my magnesium was low. So I'm feeling good. We traveled to Ventura. Been doing some stand-up shows. Last night I did a show in Ventura and headlined, and it went very well. It was a lot of fun. Some people really were digging it. That's
great. I love what the doctor told you. You know, since the doctor told you that, I've been doing it. He told you to get some sun in your eyes, right? Like,
yeah,
to get
he said, look, this is a very weird thing. He was a very nice doctor. He said, this is an unusual thing. He said, what time do you wake up? This is after all kinds of tests. I said, I sleep till about 11:30, 12:30. He said, every day of your life? I said, yeah. I get up and work at a workshop. I make my own hours, and then I run around at night doing the stand-up. He said that the human body needs to get up at, an earlier time. It needs to get real sunlight into your eyes. He said it's a physical thing that you're kind of used to. Like if you were a caveman, you'd get up early and go looking for berries or squirrels or whatever you look for. And then by 5 or 6, you get tired, where he just said my body clock was off and I needed to get up earlier and get real sun in my eyes. And 5 minutes later, after he walked out of the room, on Shark Tank was an Asian girl from Malaysia who came up with a simulated sun that you put in your cubicle in the morning if you work in an office. And that quasi-fake sunlight will make you feel better. and she
Wow.
got one of the biggest deals on Shark Tank. She got $1 million invested.
You told me that. You said sunlight and black coffee. So I've been drinking my black coffee, and then I'll walk around the block for about 15, 20 minutes, get some sun on my face, on my eyes, and then I'll come back in and get back to work on the YouTube channel and the podcast. So that really does help.
He did say black coffee too. So
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. 10 pounds skinnier. 35 years ago, I was in the Fat Squad in the NYPD Academy. I was a New York City cop, and I was in the Fat Squad. And how they get you to lose weight is they weigh you on a scale in nothing but your underwears. So your man teats, your fupa, you're exposed. Your little outie vagina is leaving no bulge, and 300 people are watching you. And they do it to embarrass you into losing weight. And I was 205 pounds in the Fat Squad 35 years ago. And so what I'm getting at is 35 years later, I weigh 10 pounds less.
Wow.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
And watch this. They thought they can embarrass me into lose weight. They can't embarrass me. I'm upper middle white trash from Long Island with 11 bankruptcies under my belt. You can't hurt me.
And nowadays you could have a lawsuit and be like, that scale fat shamed me. I was fat shamed.
Yeah, without a doubt, dude. That's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah.
Do they call black coffee anything? Yeah, he's right. Like, I pretty much just drink black coffee. No cream, no sugar. Just straight up black coffee.
Yeah. I like black coffee.
Hey, you did a gig a couple weeks ago that was really a strange gig. I want to tell the people about this. By the way, this is kind of like a rehearsal. People are watching the Instagram Live. John's going to do the Pocket Party podcast at a longer interview. It's going to be on YouTube. We're going to do that next week. Also, iTunes, Spotify. If you like this kind of stuff, I have 185 episodes on iTunes and all over YouTube. Go to Darren Carter. Please subscribe, and we'll get back to it. So, John, tell us about a gig you did for the Hells Angels. How'd that come about?
I guess it was last Saturday night, a week ago from tonight. I got a last-minute call that I want to do a spot at a Hells Angels show and in California, in Los Angeles. And for some reason, I thought, I said yes. I'm looking forward to it. And I just, for some reason, I thought it was because they asked us to dress nice. So I thought it was like in a rented hall or a banquet hall, and people would be dressed nice, and there was married couples, and you might not, you might see a few long beards and some tats on the back of people's hands. And I just don't know why I didn't think of it. And me and my opening act, we found the place, and it was pretty much all covered in front with a big fence with a lock on it. And there was two nice motorcycle guys out front with the cut-off leathers, their cuts, the tats. And I realized we were doing the show in their clubhouse.
Wow.
And, yeah, it was fun. I got to admit, it was a lot of fun. As a comedian, it kind of brought me to the next level that I could do really well and have fun with these guys. But this is at the, an hour or two into it, they liked me a lot more. Not that they didn't like me, but, you have these delusions of what people could be like. So, like, I accidentally unplugged a refrigerator and the light went out. It was like a glass little refrigerator.
Yeah.
The light went out and I hit it with my foot, and I instantly thought, they're going to beat me up. I unplugged the fridge. They're going to beat me up. And then I had to use the bathroom, and it was a number 2. And I was like, oh, my God, if I plug up the toilet, they're going to beat me up. That's all I could think of. Then they had they had a bottle of perfume, and I was going to spray it on myself. And then I thought they might think, you smell like one of us. And they beat me up.
Was there any graffiti in the bathroom at the Hells Angels clubhouse?
It was very, very clean. It looked like Sons of Anarchy, like their clubhouse. There were big logos of the HA, as they say, if you bring them up in conversation. There was, the HA logo and their a couple of their more specific. I'm trying to put this nicely. Their
logo
artwork that you're not allowed to even talk about. But
do you let me ask you this: do you you said there was a comedian that the year before had played there, and he made a joke about, and it didn't go over too well.
I just heard this. I wasn't there the year before, but I heard a comedian was on stage and made a joke that, something along the lines of, oh, by the way, I'm an undercover cop. thinking that would get like a wry, weird laugh. And instead, from what I heard, he was pretty much grabbed and walked to the front door while he was in the middle of his set. And they said, he said, "Hey man, I'm just kidding." And from what I heard, it was like, you can't kid. You said it, you're out.
Were you a little nervous to do any of your material about, hey, I used to be a New York police officer?
I did think about talking about whether, I was an ex-cop or not. I did bring it up. No one seemed to mind it. However, I wasn't the greatest cop. I had 9 arrests in 12 years. My gun was so rusted shut, I would have to throw it at a perpetrator to take him down. And those jokes got some laughs, but they didn't get I was getting big laughs. I brought that up. It was like, and I went right back to living in North Hollywood. That I'm the most, I'm the whitest guy on my block in North Hollywood. There's a lot of Mexican guys on my block. And we all communicate with, what's up, fugger? I'm not cursing. What's up, clucker?
What's up, clucker?
Yeah.
Did you curse in that? Did you curse when you had to perform inside the Hells Angels Clubhouse?
Oh, dude, I from the first, like 3 or 4 jokes into it, when I knew I had them, I added curses. I came in hot. Came in hot. I can tell you the joke that got the biggest laughs, but it's a little dirty. So we don't need to dampen your show.
We got it, man. Hey, like I said, guys that are just joining, this is John DiResta. He's going to be doing the Pocket Party podcast next week, so check it out on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify. He's done about 15 episodes with me, so just go through the catalog.
I'm not sure if you know this, but I got booked at a nudist colony. Did you know that?
No, you did?
I got booked at a nudist colony just recently out in Palm Springs, and the money was going to be good. I was supposed to headline, and I was backstage. The only thing you could wear is socks. I got the middle act was on, and I got completely naked. All I had was my little socks on, and the guy that booked me came back and said, "Dude, you can't go on." And I go, "Why not? I mean, is my act too dirty?" He goes, "No, it's a $10 cover and a 2-inch minimum." It's a 2-inch minimum.
Hey-o.
A friend of mine wrote that joke, and I purchased it.
Oh, that's funny, because I know that there's some comedians that have done nudist colonies, and they said that the performers can keep their clothes on, but the audience has to be naked.
Oh no, this was rooted in a show in Studio City where everyone has to wear just sweat socks, audience and or socks. And you know who did it? The older gentleman that was on America's Got Talent. I can't remember.
Oh, Marty Ross.
Marty Ross did it, and he's close to 90, so his scrotum was probably touching carpet.
Yeah, he's like, "What do I got to lose?" Yeah, that's hilarious. So you're in Ventura. By the way, that club that you're at is the very first comedy club I ever played on my first out of town gig. It's in Ventura Harbor. Back then, it was called Hornblowers. And I lived in Fresno. I had a motorcycle. This is 1990, and I knew that I just didn't want to take my motorcycle from Fresno to Ventura because it really wasn't freeway safe. So I actually bought a used car, so I could get to that gig. And I always just remember, I have very fond memories of that club, just like getting to town. One of the comedians told me, he's like, he had just done it the week before. He goes, "Yeah, right when you get to town, go find a phone book. And in the back of the phone book, they have La Quinta Inn coupons. And you can get a La Quinta Inn coupon and go to the La Quinta Inn and get, 3 nights for like $50 a night or whatever it was."
Yeah, I like this club a lot. I started here after they changed the name to Comedy Esquire, after Hornblowers. And I took they donated to me an old, really nice rustic table. I don't know if there's an outdoor patio around the comedy club that they don't use. So there was a big old wooden table, like a rustic hand-built table that was covered in seagull feces for years. And they said, "Can you get this out of here?" I took it to my shop, sanded it, stained it, polyurethaned it, sold it for $400 at a swap meet to the new chapstick girl. This is like 10 years ago. The prettiest girl you ever saw in your life bought this table. And little did she know, 2 days before that, it was at the Comedy Esquire with that thick bird excrement.
Yeah. I got to ask you a question about. So you worked with the homeless outreach program in New York. Are you noticing a difference between the LA homeless situation and the
I
New
think
York
it's
homeless
really
situation?
getting really, really bad because I live in North Hollywood, and that's ground zero for the. When I was in the homeless outreach unit, we called them clients, especially over police radio. Send up the two clients from Times Square. We're at the southeast end. We're at 4, 2, and 8. Send up your clients. But behind the scenes, we call them two-legged cockroaches because they'll crawl into anything down in the subway. They would live in the tunnels. And it's the worst I've ever seen. I saw just last Sunday, a week ago, at 8 in the morning, one homeless guy beating another homeless guy with a 2x4. And I
Whoa.
mean full swings, and you heard the wood hitting the bone. And it was like being in like a movie, like a Mel Gibson movie. There was no cops, nobody cared. And if I got out, I would have been a victim. You know what I mean? And I'm scared. I talk tough, but I know Jewish karate, Don't hit me.
Yeah.
My dad's a lawyer. Don't hit me.
What did you do? Did you honk your horn or?
I didn't. It was. There was this. I was going to call 911, and it's going to take a half hour with the cops to get there. I think it's really bad, but I will tell you this: I've been in Ventura for 5 days, and I saw one homeless guy. One.
Wow.
And that's at the beach. That's on the main drag. I think it can be fixed. There's not a one around here.
Interesting.
So,
I got some quick heavy metal trivia for you. Then we'll move on. Where did the band Stone Sour originate? This is all 80s metal.
You got me, but I do know the lead singer of Slipknot is the lead singer of Stone Sour, and I'm a Stone Sour fan.
Oh.
My favorite song is Looking Through the Glass. Don't know how much time has passed. Oh my God, it feels like forever. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but I don't know where they're from. I would have to say Iowa.
Well, let's guess. Where did this band Stone Sour originate? You got it, Des Moines, Iowa.
There you go. I'm 1-0. Next.
80s metal trivia. Here we go. What song did Ice Cube record with Korn? What song did Ice Cube record with Korn?
It's on. That's a guess.
Children of the Corn.
Okay, don't know that. I just got into Korn a year ago.
What is track 1 on Korn's album Follow the Leader?
Oh, that's easy. Follow the Leader.
No, 5 seconds of silence.
No, again, I'm new to Korn.
Okay.
You're loading up on me with the Korn.
What rock artist did Korn's Jonathan Davis punch on stage for making fun of Korn?
Oh, I would have to say Axl Rose.
No, what? So rock artist Korn, Jonathan Davis, he punched on stage for making fun of Korn. Marilyn Manson.
Okay, what is his name again? The lead singer, Jonathan Davis.
Jonathan Davis.
What did he do for a living before he sang in Korn?
I'm gonna say was a woodworker in Bakersfield.
He worked in a morgue.
Oh shit. Okay. What country are the Scorpions from?
Germany. Come on, Bobby. Next.
Yeah, you got it.
Klaus,
you got it.
Lead singer, lives in Studio City. I could take you to his house on Sunday.
Wow. When did Faith No More first have a top 100 single on the year-end Billboard?
They had one humongous hit. You Want It Out, but You Can't Have It. And I would have to say that was 94.
1990.
Okay.
The musician Twiggy Ramirez is from which group? I know this answer.
Oh, you got me. I can't even.
Come on.
I can guess. Let me guess.
Let me read the question again. The musician Twiggy Ramirez is from which group? Do you know the name Twiggy Ramirez?
I know it's in the back of my head. I don't know it.
Marilyn Manson.
Okay. I'm not a big Marilyn Manson fan.
What Black Sabbath song did Faith No More cover on their album Real Thing?
I got to guess. Iron Man, Sweet Leaf, Paranoid.
Nope.
Fairies Wear Boots.
Nope. War Pigs.
War Pigs. I got it. War Pigs.
Okay, I'm going to skip. There's more Korn questions. I'm going to skip down to Metallica.
Skip the Korn.
What is on the cover of Metallica's album Master of Puppets?
I would have to think somebody holding strings that all attach to numerous gravestones.
Yeah, white crosses. They were looking for the answer, white crosses.
Okay.
All right. What was the name of Van Halen's third album?
You had Van Halen 1, Van Halen 2, then you had Women and Children first. What's
Yeah,
up?
you got it. That's good. That's good. Okay, and here's the last question, and I know this one. This is good. This is an easier one if you're
Dee Schneider.
No. What soda is mentioned in the Suicidal Tendencies song Institutionalized?
Oh, dude, you got me. I'm not a fan of them at all. Dr. Pepper.
No, it's that song. He's like, all I wanted was
A Diet Coke, a 7-Up, or a Fanta.
No, Pepsi. All I wanted was a Pepsi.
No, I don't know them.
Wow, you don't know them? Because I know that song, and I used to think like when I was, I was a teenager when I remember hearing that song. All I wanted was a Pepsi, and he's like this kid having a meltdown. But then I thought, as I've gotten older, I kind of take the parents' side on that. I'm like, this kid sounds rude, dude. Like, don't be so rude to your parents.
Understood.
Hey, I got a question from Sean B. Beckner. Hello, Sean B. Beckner. When is John going to do another show with Jimmy?
You know what, dude? I would like to do another show with Jimmy. He lives so far away, and he's breaking out on his own. He's got a couple things in the works that, just don't involve me, and I wish they did, and he asked the powers to be to get me involved. But, I would like to say one's coming up, but we have an idea for one, but it's in a very, very infant form. And unfortunately, we have 2,900 miles away from each other.
That's cool. Well, thank you for that question. John, I'll let you get on with the rest of your day, and let's plan on doing the podcast hopefully Monday morning, and we'll get it up for the people on Monday afternoon. And have a great day. Have a great show. Anything you want to leave the people with? Any words of wisdom? Any life advice?
No, but I thoroughly enjoy the heavy metal trivia, so I want to do some more.
Okay, we'll do more heavy metal trivia, and I'll go for some Twisted Sister.
I love heavy metal. Where is Twisted Sister started? What town? I will Venmo you right now $50 if you can guess. Or if anyone under here can guess, they get $5. But you get you get 50.
Does anybody know?
Twisted Sister form?
I don't know. I got one for you. Twisted Sister became the first metal, but this isn't really trivia. This is more like
facts.
Yeah, facts about them. It says they were the first heavy metal band to release a Christmas album.
Yeah.
Did you ever have their Christmas album?
No, I kind of got out of that before then.
Yeah.
But they formed in Hohokus, New Jersey. It has a hyphen in it. Hohokus, New Jersey.
Wow.
And this is 5 or 6 years before Dee Schneider ever joined the band. Do you know who the original member is?
No.
J.J. French. Real name, John Solomon. You know why he changed his name to J.J. French? John.
No.
Is it not Solomon? I'm sorry. It's the same. Siegel. J.J. French is the lead guitarist for Twisted Sister. His real name was John Siegel, and when he auditioned to be the lead guitarist in a band called Kiss, Gene Simmons said, if you join the band, you should change your name. And John Siegel said, what kind of name would you come up with? And without missing a beat, Gene Simmons goes, I don't know, J.J. French. And that was his name from then on.
Wow. What do you think of that? Did you see that Gene Simmons kind of dissed David Lee Roth? Did you see that?
I heard, I didn't read a lot about it, but I read about it. But guess what? He deserves it. The guy can't sing at all. He scats now. He scats and shakes around like a drunk stripper. It's weird.
But I love David Lee Roth, man. I love David Lee Roth.
He did a lot of good for all of us. I know. He did a lot of good for 30 or 40 years, but somehow, some way, the guy has lost it.
I want him to prove Gene wrong. I want him to come out and do something badass like he used to. That would be pretty cool.
If you watch him live anytime in the last 10 years, he scats and shakes around his little hiney like he's an 8th grade kid like on stage for the first time.
Zibbity boop ba doo ba ba. I ain't got nobody.
Very talented. I do like him, but I like Sammy Hagar better.
Oh, you do? Oh, shit. Here we go. Did you know that Twisted Sister, I just looked it up, on that Christmas album, here's the songs that they did. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Oh, come all ye faithful, White Christmas, I'll be home for Christmas, Silver Bells. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. Let it snow, let's deck the halls. The Christmas song. Oh, that's cool. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Heavy Metal Christmas. And We Wish You a Twisted Christmas. It's a hidden track.
All right, I got to go. I'm getting hot in this car, but watch this. Where is Sammy Hagar from?
Monrovia, California. No, San Francisco.
Fontana.
Damn it. Okay.
Why was Sammy Hagar's father famous?
I have no idea.
Sammy Hagar's father was a boxer who was knocked down 30 times in one fight. 30.
Wow.
He might be the reason there's like a 3 knockdown rule.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that. John, you're the best. We'll talk Monday. Have a great.
You guys.
You got it.
And
bye.
Hold on. I got to say real quickly, thank you to a friend of mine, Neil. He wrote the 2-inch minimum joke, and he's listening in. So he's a fan of yours and mine. So Neil, thanks a lot, dude. It works.
What up, Neil? Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, Pocket Party Podcast. Check it out. YouTube, subscribe. John, we'll see you later. Later, buddy.
We're done with this interview.